Outside of making content for Fish Audio, I make my own comics.
Using their voice design tool, I managed to give voices to all my comic characters in a matter of minutes.
How dare you stop me?
You think this is over?
I thought you were here to help.
No, I am not helping you.
Personally, as a comic book creator, I like to create dubbed comic videos on YouTube so that I can expand my audience to a larger platform.
Even if you've got the perfect character on the page, you might be stuck for so many different reasons. It's expensive to hire voice actors for each individual character, schedules may not line up for re-recording, and AI cloning an already existing voice doesn't really work for a character who only exists in your head.
Because in this video, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Shh. I will show you how I personally use Fish Audio's voice design tool to create any character's voice I want. Now, we're gonna use my character Crane as our example.
This process will be completely personal to you, so I advise you to study your character's design very carefully beforehand to be able to accurately verbalize your character's voice. Voice design grants you more autonomy over originality. So let's get Crane a voice. This is the part that actually matters, because the output is only as good as the prompt, and most people's first attempt is way too vague. This was my first attempt.
You really thought you could run from me?
And with added,
You really thought you could run from me?
something basic like a tough male voice will get something generic back because the model doesn't have enough to work with. Here are the steps. First, anchor a persona.
Don't just describe traits because a lot of people will just go over this and say, oh, it's just a guy. But you made that character, so you know that character best. What is their backstory? What is their background?
I highly recommend you giving your model some kind of a role of a character as a reference. I imagine Crane, based on his scars and frankly a horrible hairline, would have the background of a jaded bounty hunter who doesn't care about his looks. If you figure out their background, this process becomes so much easier because you're just describing what your OC is.
Next, stack concrete vocal qualities. I don't want to use a very generic word like tough to describe a voice because there's way better adjectives out there.
Let's actually match this with Crane's visual language. Crane is designed with so many angular brushstrokes that it makes sense for the texture to be somewhat imperfect and masculine. Let's write gravelly, low, clipped. So for Crane, here's what I'd actually type. A grizzled male bounty hunter in his 50s, low, gravelly, monotone, resentful of the world, speaks in short clipped sentences with rhythm like he's already decided that you're wasting his time. And that's it. Hit generate samples, and Fish Audio builds 2 distinct voice options from the single prompt in about 15 seconds.
You might think you've already escaped, but I knew you'd be here.
Fish has completely elevated the process of creating motion comics. This is perfect for those who have budget and time constraints. It's a completely personalized workflow for us comic creators. Only your characters as voices, powered by Fish Audio, and your voice.